Good afternoon, church. I have very many questions unanswered. I'm cemented bricks that my brother gave me to build our story together, but he's left me by myself now. I have tried to withhold my tears, begging for one more day in his company. It feels like just yesterday that we stood together, almost crushing under the weight of our parents' departure from this world. Dad's passing 30 years ago left a void that we struggled to comprehend. When Mom followed 8 years later, we knew real pain in that sea of grief. But we had each other to lean on, experience the world, and be taught by the world. And like my mother used to say, listen to me, because the world is not a very good teacher. And indeed, we did see that over the years. But even in that pain, me, you, Michael, Paul, Peter, and our only sister, Olga, fell back on profound gift Mom and Dad gave us. Preparation, both mental and spiritual, that will shape the course of our lives. We promise to stay as one family unit, face anything and face everything as Team Oyier. We kept that promise. Despite our age differences, personalities, goals, we stayed as one. Mom and Dad prepared as well. But what Mom and Dad didn't do was to prepare us for this one. No sadness and no pain can compare to what I'm feeling or my siblings are feeling. I was right by his bedside on Saturday, April 20th, when he left. And for some odd reason, when Dad left 30 years ago, I was the one who was left with him alone, and he slipped away when I was by his side. When my mom passed away, I was still the one who was there by her bedside. And now, my brother, my friend, my confidant, my support system is gone. I met Michael 48 years ago. Mike is my immediate follower. He's 5 years younger than me. We used to stay in Oyier, and I remember my father telling me that he's going to hospital to pick up my mother and bring my little brother home. I was about 5 years old. Fast forward, we've been close. My dad used to say that he follows me like a goat. Whenever I was in trouble, everything I did, he followed me. Until when I was left in Italy to finish my studies, whenever I was there, Mike would always write me letters almost on a weekly basis, telling me, checking up on me, telling me he wants to be like me, he wants to have fun like me. I was a fun-loving person. Until the time I came down, I thank God that when I came for holiday, Mike insisted one night that he wants to live my life. And I took him to a famous club called Visions, for those of my age. Mike loved sleeping, and when we walked into this club, one, he didn't like dancing. Two, he didn't like the crowd. So Mike told me, I'm going to sleep. That was about 11 o'clock, because we got to the club at about 9. 11 o'clock he went to sleep, and I went on clubbing until 6 o'clock in the morning. And I thank God I did that, because Mike from that day stopped following me. And thank you to Lavington United. They took him in, and I was the day and he was the night, or he was the night and I was the day. But we had a beautiful, beautiful bond. We were all for one, and one for all. And when he grew up and matured, his light became brighter. The well-rounded man, a man of class, grace, compassion. I taught him all that, by the way. The only difference is that my parents made me a guinea pig and took me to Maseno school, and my polish wore out a bit. His gentlemanly went on. He was a man of wisdom, a man of God. He taught us to be prayerful, believe in God, trust in God. He led by example. As much as it took me 29 years, but I finally got there. I know you were proud of me, and that's why on your last Sunday we spent together, you asked me to take all the 14 children with me to church. Were you trying to tell me something? But I promised to ensure they continue putting God at the center of all that they do. My little brother, I got the message. What God meant you to be in our family became even clearer. I was happy to switch roles. Bro, you even converted Dad, a staunch SDA, in his last days. Our family has never looked back. Because of you, Proverbs 17:17 has a special meaning to me. A brother is born for adversity. In the last couple of days, when we were fellowshipping at home, tributes, people have given such heartwarming tributes. They say Mike was intentional, never in a hurry with everyone, and that was very true. Words fondly echoed, special to me, never in a hurry, coached me, led me to Christ, mentored me, guided me, good father, good husband, good brother, good MC. He had 36 hours in a day. Mikey, you're in heaven watching over us, and you're one of the newer angels. You wanted to be my bodyguard. Now you're capable of being just that from the heavenly aspect. Watch over us. Watch over Dina, your beautiful, prayerful wife, and your children. Watch over Olga. Watch over Peter. Watch over Paul. Watch over Lucy. Their wives, husbands, just like you did while in our midst. Watch over our nephews and nieces who loved you very much, and the many hearts you touched in the 48 amazing years on earth. Mikey, I love you. I know we will meet again. This was not the plan, but God had a better plan. But I know this is not the end. Greetings to Mom, Dad, Emily, Auntie Lorna. Rest softly from now until the day my brother, my trusted friend, and my counselor. Your wings were ready, but I was not. I love you, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike's brothers and your wives. Thank you, Olga, and your husband. Beautiful tributes there. I think one of the most striking ones is the joy that Mike had from the time he married Dina. And I think it was brought out even by the daughter. So I want to ask Olga and Karimi.